there, how we doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your daily energy check-in. This one here is going to be for Saturday, September 20th, and this particular video is going to be for my, what are we doing? Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, okay? We're going to start this one off today at Taurus. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got lost again. Here we go. For my Tauruses. That's what we got here. For my Tauruses. Okay. Where's your energy today, Taurus? We've got 5 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. Wow. What are you doing, Taurus? Okay. Ace of Swords is down the middle. So this is definitely a day where we have the Sword of Truth, okay? On one side, I have the Ace of Wands. On the other, I have the 5 of Cups. So all in all, I don't think that this is taking place today, but something has happened here recently that has definitely got you feeling as though you are existing within a sense of loss and regret, okay? Something has, we have good days and bad days in life, right? So here recently, it looks like we've been through a little something that's got you definitely feeling sad or regretful. I feel like the Ace of Swords is here because you are finally stepping into the truth, or stepping into a feeling of acceptance of whatever's happened here, no matter what that may be for you, okay? I mean, and I'm sure that's not easy to do. On the other side, I have the Ace of Wands. There's something about an evolution taking place here. So it's like something happens, you're sad, okay? And then you have to kind of accept it. There's like a level of acceptance, I guess you could say, and honesty, because there's parts of it that you have to obviously take accountability for or whatever. And then you have to step from there into the, it's like an evolution. And the next part is this Ace of Wands. So for some of you, this could materialize literally as you being angry today. I mean, there's like stages of grief, right? This could be like that. But for more of you than that, I feel like this is more about you finding the inspiration to move forward, right? This is getting you fired up to move forward. But I do believe there is a sense of grief here. So it's like you're working your way through it, okay? So what's the energy? The energy is good if you look at it from the big picture, right? We need to go through this to get you to where everything is okay again. But right this second today feels kind of heavy. That's kind of heavy energy. Okay, let's move out of Taurus. Now we're going to go to Aquarius. Oh, well, that was a shuffle for the ages. Let's try again. For my Aquarians. What do we got today? Okay, well, I'm not taking reversals. What are you two doing? Okay, just put them over here somewhere. Go again. Damn it. Shuffling under the gun is difficult. Oh, here we go. We got more flipping over. Okay, we're going to do this right now. Here we go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Breathe. Here we go. All right. The Hangman. I'll take it. The 10 of Pentacles. And the World. Okay. Your focus today seems very 3D. Your focus today is very money, right? Money, success, legacy. It's pretty much money, feels like. For some reason, there's some kind of main focus today on money. How to get more money, how to keep the money you've got, something like that. On one side, I have the Hangman. On the other, I have the World. So there's a cycle closing out. There's a cycle trying to close out, and I feel like you're claiming to be stuck, and somehow you've got your foot stuck in the door, not letting some cycle close right here. So there's something here that you know it needs to end. You know it's time for this to close out and move on to the next whatever. But you got your foot stuck in the door and you're claiming you're stuck. You're just not quite letting this thing close out. But all of this has to do with money. So it's not like this is a relationship. This is like a job. I don't know. Maybe you've got something that's taxing your money, something you're paying into, and you know that needs to end, or something that's bleeding you dry in money, right? And you know it needs to end to make everything better as far as this abundance here goes. And you've got your foot stuck in the door. You're claiming you're stuck. This is you being very stubborn about not letting a cycle close. But you know when it closes, it's better for your abundance in the overall picture. So I'm a little confused and almost out of time on this one. So whatever this is, Aquarius, you need to get unstuck and allow this cycle to close so that your abundance can pick up. But you are being very stubborn, like only an Aquarius can be, really. At any rate, your energy today feels stubborn. That's what I got on that. Yep, that's what I see on that one. Okay, from Aquarius, we're going to Pisces. Okay, what do I got for Pisces today? For my Pisceans. Pisces. Okay. Let's see. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay. We're going to get Justice. Alrighty. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Okay. Ace of Pentacles down the center. There's some kind of a new opportunity coming towards you. Ace of Pentacles, it's somehow attached to money. It doesn't have to be direct. It can be indirectly attached to abundance or money, but it is attached to money in some way. It's a solid offer for sure. Doesn't mean you have to take it. It just means you're being offered something, right? I have Justice on one side, Six of Wands on the other. So this opportunity coming towards you is justice in some way, okay? Six of Wands on the other side is speaking of some sort of public recognition you're getting. There's something about... I don't know that this is you being in the public's eye, but it is definitely you you receiving a sense of recognition within a group that you have, that you're a part of. There's a group you're a part of, and there's definitely a sense of recognition today. Both the opportunity and the recognition are justice for something unjust that's happened to you here in the past. I don't know that the recognition is wanted. It's very strange. I don't feel like it's negative recognition, so it's something people are looking at you in a positive light, but for some reason, I get the feeling that you are not comfortable with the recognition you're receiving today. And I'm not clear on why that is, because like I said, it's not negative recognition you're receiving. Maybe the recognition you're receiving, you feel like it makes you look like a victim or something. I'm not exactly sure. And I'm running out of time again, but for sure you have an opportunity coming towards you, and that is justice for something unjust that's happened. And as far as the recognition goes, I feel like it's a positive thing. You're being recognized for something positive, but for some reason you seem quite uncomfortable with the whole thing. So what is the energy? The energy is deserved in a good way, but for some reason you're feeling uncomfortable towards the whole dynamic. Maybe it's one of those days where, lots of people are going to take your picture and you're not going to like the way your hair looks, or so. I don't know. Something about it makes you feel uncomfortable, but I think it's a positive for sure. That's strange to say, but there we go. Okay, from there, let's go to Aries. What do we got for my Aries? Where are you going, Momo? Momo. There she goes. Out the window. Okay, here we go for Aries. All right, for my Aries. Hey, come back here. See, that card was trying to leave us. Okay, let's see. 3 cards. We've got the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Knight of Swords. There is something in your immediate situation here. Somebody has said something or done something, and the minute they did it, you had like this light go off in your head, like, hey, that's not right. Something's not right here. And you have decided to clarify whatever's happening. So you are on like a crusade, and truly for an Aries in this situation, you're on a crusade. You are digging through everything, trying to get to the bottom. You want to know exactly what's happening here, because something didn't add up, and it didn't add up the minute you heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like a light bulb went off. On one side, I have the Hierophant. On the other, I have the Queen of Swords. So you are presenting as the Queen of Swords. In this case, that means you have your sword drawn. You're defensive. You're tired of people bullshitting you or not giving you all the truth. Okay, so... And obviously you presenting this way is a result of whatever didn't add up when you heard it, right? That's why you're on this crusade. All of this has to do with something that you have a very high level of commitment to. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a religion. It could be a lot of things. But whatever it is that you're questioning right now and looking for clarity in, it is something that you are, or at one time you were totally committed to. This is something with a much higher level of commitment to it. So it has... longer reaching effects, I guess you could say, because of how invested you are. What is your energy today? Your energy today is very inquisitive and very determined. You're very determined to figure out the details. Okay, that's what I have for you for today. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. You made it this far. If you don't mind, can you tap the like, share, follow, comment, any of them? You can just put an emoji in the comments, anything. All of it helps me out a bunch, and you're greatly appreciated. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message. You DM me. I'll get you the details. We'll work it out, please. If somebody reaches out to you first, they're a fake, a phony, and a fraud. It's not me.